Yo, what's going on, y'all? Today we're actually here to review the Resident Evil Requiem trailer. Apparently, this is Resident Evil 9. We're here to watch it so we can actually see what's going on because I'm actually excited. Like I saw this, I was geeked. I was in bed. I was looking at Twitter. I was looking at like anime tweets or something like that. And I scroll. I see like gameplay. I'm like, who's this? It was actually a trailer, and I stopped myself from watching it all the way through. But it's good to know that like we have some stuff coming out for Resident Evil, and that look at the convenience. I just started playing the games, and now we got to another game coming out. Look at God. But it feels great. It feels great. It feels great. Oh, this is nice.
Sir.
It's so weird seeing like people in an environment that's not hostile. You know what I mean? We're so used to seeing people cut up, beat the fuck up. See, look, it's weird. You still have violence like that. I'm not saying it's not like non-violent. I'm just saying the environment is filled with living, breathing people. You know what I mean? Is that what I think it is?
Incredible.
I think it is. She grew up. All right. I can't spoil it if you don't know. But the game's been out for a little minute.
Grace.
That could be Rose.
Grace.
Oh, it was Grace. Grace.
Grace Ashcroft.
Change her name?
Yes?
Ashcroft.
My office.
Oh,
Where's
coming.
Rose Winters? Damn, hold on. Her office is so clustered. I don't even know how she gets shit done. Like, my ability to think hinders on how much shit I got in front of me at one time. That's probably why, like, when I played that last, I think it was episode 3, I had my room dirty and shit like that. Like, it just disorganized. It wasn't dirty. But when it was disorganized, I couldn't focus on the gameplay, and I couldn't actually, like, think properly, connect the dots. And in the game, I was struggling to, like, it was just so much shit clustered up. My brain couldn't handle it. I almost shut down. This is kind of crazy. Like, I don't see any, like, hidden details I could point out off rip. I mean, a lot of one-off papers too small to really look at or analyze. We have this one guy in the corner here. I don't know who that is. I don't think he has any correlation with the story. A completely new character to me. Like I have no clue who this person is. Real talk, I think she could be Rose Winters, just under a different alias or something like that. But I don't think that's the case. I think this is actually genuinely a different character. And plus, Rose looks way different. Like I don't know, her eyes are almost too blue, like really, really blue. Yeah. Come on, get it together, girl. Come on. And she was working on a report. I was gonna say something about that too, but I'm waiting to the end.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now.
Hmm.
We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't wait to sink my teeth into this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can wait. Yeah, yeah, I got that. I got that. Yeah. Hey, man, yo, man, hey, y'all want to do your thing with this one? Hold on, y'all, man, do your thing with this one. This shit kind of heat. This is kind of cool. Oh, all right. Let's start with the big topics here. Wow, we're talking like scary scene after scary scene after scary scene. Hey, it's not scary to me. I ain't no bitch, but it's like it's a little creepy. Got a little creep to it. You know what I mean? Like, let's go back. Let's go back. So let's start up here. So I want to establish the environment, office space. She's in the FBI, as you can see from the badges you see here, the best work, the reports, the need, the urgency, right? FBI, right? Apparently, based on what the trailer's saying, her and her mother went on like a trip or something like that, or did something together. We got caught up in that hotel, and to get out, they did what they need to do to survive. The mother dies. It's been 8 years after that. Grace is now picking up the same report after after her associates analyzed a body, now exhibiting the exact same traits from the previous time they were there. So for her, she's reliving a nightmare or reliving a bad memory. And I kind of like that. It makes you face your fears as a character, a main character, a protagonist. I like that. I like that she has to go back and do what she needs to do because the job ain't done. The job is not done. I like that. I like that. I like that indeed. All right, let's talk about something else. Hold on. So, when it comes to the reports, a lot of random people just sitting here, a lot of branching off of like locations. I think that's just for like the aesthetic because they do that often. That's just for the aesthetic. I want to learn more about what she does because apparently she just analyzes bodies. Why did they go out there specifically? Does it have any correlation to previous examples of Raccoon City's or specifically Umbrella's involvement in different disasters? I know after the fourth game, the fourth game and after, they kind of branch off from like the T virus, the Z virus, and shit like that. Like they go off and do their own things. So for them to start seeing or knowing about other things, it branches back to the origin of it all. Like I forgot what it's called, but it's like some sort of flower that allows them to see like a bunch of other things or allow them to do other things with these viruses and shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm speculating because you never know.
We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Just to see. Hold on.
Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
I have a really, really crazy take right now. Please just stick with me. Bear with me. I think Resident Evil Requiem is going to be a soft reboot. It's going to be a soft reboot. Look, it has all the makings of said reboot. Now, they've always done this before, where they've had different characters come in as main characters and they hold their own story and an overarching universe. Now, that's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But we're going back to different locations. We're going back to these different sites. I was assuming that this was going to be there's going to be a continuation of the story. But I'm looking at the details. They've completely erased what was back in the old place. And they're talking about a new location called the hotel. This location, I'm not sure if it's a hotel or a hospital or something like that. But I'm going to say the hotel because that's what I heard in the trailer. I'm assuming that whatever the fuck she went through, the main character, it's so great. They're gonna have to do part two to this story. Like they're gonna have to continue it after, trying to figure out how to fuck to solve the problem. I think they're gonna fail in the first one, And then when the second one comes out, the second part of Requiem comes out, they're gonna have to deal with that thing. And I think the mother is gonna come back. These are little speculations because they keep bringing her up. They say it's 8 years since she died. You know Resident Evil. People don't die. Ada was said to die, like she was set up in the story to die, but she didn't die. She came back in 4. Like, even at the end of the game, she wasn't dead. I mean, that's one example. Okay, another one. Fucking Ethan's girlfriend. She was rumored to be dead, but he didn't believe that. So he went out to try to find her. That was the thing that allured them to the house. And that was what Ethan got into. He was scrapping with the family. I'm like, yo, bro, you doing all this for your girl is admirable. I like that about you, dude. I'm holding you in high regard. And she was alive. Hey, you never discard your instinct. If you think something's right or wrong, you stick to it until proven otherwise. You never know. I'm looking at the footage. I'm like, damn, this is a lot for one trailer. And I was going through the voices. I'm gonna start connecting the dots, connecting the pictures to faces or the voices to faces as I go through editing because I'm like, wait, this is not this. She's right, right. Yep. See these dots, right? Boom, bam, bam, bop, boom. Well, what are we talking about? They connected. They're connected. Raccoon City is no more. They're building on the top of the ruins. They're building on its ashes. And then now you have this whole new threat. I'm assuming all new because I haven't heard anything about mold. I didn't see nothing about involving a virus. I'm seeing this random ass dude talking about she's the one. We always had a speculation of, oh, you've accepted the blessing from the like the Lost Plagas from game 4. Or you've heard of like, oh yeah, you accepted Mother Miranda's gift or something like that. Or you're different. Like these are things that have been passed on due to people doing experimentation. And they made in Resident Evil 8, I believe, the one with Lady D. Her and all her siblings were all experimented on and were changed, altered due to these things that Mother Miranda installed upon them. This was not involuntary. They didn't consent to that shit. And that is a reoccurring thing or issue that happens in the Resident Evil franchise. You either adapt or you die. You never just stay in one place. If something happens to you, you have to either evolve or you get lost in the background. You become fucking chopped minced meat. I don't know about you. I don't want to be chopped minced meat. I want to exist. So I take the fucking serum. William Birkin. He was one of the ones who did that shit and it didn't work because he had no time. He had no time to try to perfect the shit. Albert Wesker is notorious for doing random shit on the fly like that, and it worked out for him up until it didn't. You know what I mean? Like you have to have a good mind, body, and soul connection. If one of the things are off, you turn into a monster and shit. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm getting off track. I'm getting off track. My mind is racing. I did not script this. This was all on the fly. But like, this has to be some sort of soft reboot for Resident Evil. Like, for them to push this out randomly, it's not crazy, but it ain't normal. Resident Evil doesn't do shit like this. The last game they pushed out was relative to like, oh, it's a multiplayer game. You do this, this, and this, you get out.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
All right, let's talk about it. So, this must have been a really traumatizing experience for her to have flashbacks this vivid, this often, after that single mention of this place. Like, I can only imagine what she went through. I'm getting a lot of feedback in the audio too, of screens and shit like that. It could be from her, it could be from her mother. Good details of storytelling, implementing that inside the audio. And even her talking to her as you go through the trailer, that's kind of cool too. I appreciate that. I'm nitpicking because I like to see where this is going. I have no clue where the story is, like at all. And I'm still playing through the games myself, so to find out what we're getting is like the least I can do. The least I can do is try to explore and see what we get. Let's talk about this as well. The protagonist and the antagonist, right? This motherfucker. Who is that? Who is that? It's always a nigga with a hood on. See, if you walk up to me with a hood on, I'm just assuming you eat, bro. Like, damn, niggas can't ever just wear something like cool. Like, why can't y'all be like JoJo antagonists? It's gotta be weird as shit. And then speaking of weird, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This scene scared the shit out of me. I don't think you saw it in my reaction, but my shit dropped. Not gonna lie to you. I don't know what type of freak shit they on, but they need to get this girl off this chair from being upside down. Like, I'm surprised her face isn't red. She, like, if she was passed out and woke up like that, something's off. She could have some sort of, like, something in her system, kind of like the mold with Ethan Winters. Maybe. They did say she was special. Maybe she got something more special on her. Keep her from turning red and shit like that. I don't know. And they got her strapped down. And she was injured too. So she probably had like a previous encounter. Like, it's really cool. On it, and then what I tell you, I'm tired of these narrow ass corridors, man. Like, y'all can't open up the space. Can't stay always. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. The missing people. So this could be tied into other experiences with like the previous record. Like, hey, they were going to try to find out something in the past with her and her mom later on in the game. So you could get like ties to that. I'm interested to see what's going on, man. I'm really just intrigued. Like, hey, Capcom ain't dropped shit for a little minute, so.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
What you mean by that? Searching for? Why are you moving like this? And why you got this antique ass furniture too? Like, who is you? He must be from well. Got it. That's some quality leather right there. Sitting in front of a fireplace in the city. Something ain't adding up. Something's not adding up. That fake ass table. See, look, that's the shit you get from IKEA. You can tell by the striations and the material. You know, but clearly this guy is not in the city, which means they probably go to a different location. And speaking of different locations, good transition, Cam. Good transition.
Special one.
Yep.
The chosen one.
The crater. Oh my gosh. We're going back to Raccoon City. So after they nuked this bitch, I was assuming a lot of this right here would be vaporized. A lot of that. A lot of this back here too. Actually, to keep it fair and simple and short and sweet, I think all of this shit should be gone too. Should be a big ass explosion like that too. Frying everything in sight. Cause what the fuck are we talking about? You mean to tell me that you drop a nuke and only this shit like experience? Come on, man. And then you see
Deaths, huh?
We need to
the
keep our voices
highways.
down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Bus. Why does that sound like what's his name? Hold on. I was gonna say something about that too. Now, that sounds very POC, if you know what I mean. That sounds very ethnic. That shit sounded so brotherly. That sound like a nigga. Yeah, bro, that sound like a brother. Hold on. That could be that could be Carlos. You never know. I swear Carlos was in Resident Evil 3, so I don't know. Speaking of, we finna get that gameplay very soon. I'm about to record episode 2 or episode 1, depending on if I re-record episode 1. I'm not gonna lie, playing on the regular difficulty is not gonna be a thing for me, bro. I can't aim. I can't aim. So for me to do that, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But we'll be getting episodes too. Don't you worry. I got you. That sounded a little bit like Carlos. And whoever he's talking to, I thought that was Chris. For like a split second, I thought that was Chris. Because you never know. Like,
Deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
these are different people talking. You can tell them in the way they
Special
pronunciate their
one.
words.
The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you...
That's a different person.
Everyone's
And
gone.
that's person 3. Those are totally different people. So this could be people you interact with inside the place or location you're going to. I think the hotel, where they got kidnapped. These could be people over on the wall. I didn't see a person of color on that wall, so I'm assuming this is just somebody random. Person who's probably integral to the story. Could be wrong. You never know. But it's good that we picked that up. Really good that we put that up. We did see a child in the scene prior, not prior to this, but like in the other one, who's up on the wall. And then RPP. Oh, bro, to see this going sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks.
Everyone's gone.
Got the statues fucked up. Stay away! Now, this could be one of the other people who gets caught up in this. Because as you can see, he got big. That's blood from like an injury. I'm not gonna say a bite because you could always say it's a bite of some kind. It's present, but that looks more like an injury caused by like a stab or something like that. Now, what the fuck is that? That looks like Timothy, bro. Like, oh, sorry. Old callback. No Face from Spirited Away. If he got scary, I don't know. But what the fuck is that? Oh, and also that dude. This can't be the same guy from before. Can't be, unless it is. The 180 is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And then one of his victims getting choked out. What the fuck is he doing? He getting his ass ate, ain't he? Hold on. Oh no. He on that freak shit. And then got the hallway here. I'm not sure where that is. I don't even know where that would be. It looks like the hallway of of like a hospital. You see the curtains up here. They could have been like a quarantine of some kind. And then you have like the bulletin board. It could have been an active space. You have the double doors, meaning it's public, kind of like a church. You have the arcing ceiling, meaning it's a very open space. You have other curtains over here. Yeah, this is very elaborate. It can't be a hotel. I mean, it could be, but it wouldn't give off the same like vibe. Requiem. Now, Requiem, what did that mean? So, I don't know. In reference, for me, Requiem is like the evolution of something, like the you know what I mean? Like right? So, I don't know. In Requiem, in regards to what? I don't know. But we gonna find out when we play the game in February 29th. 2026. Fuck. And then this creepy ass puppet. What the fuck is this? Look at the details. Let's start from the beginning because I think this is how it's gonna play out. We're gonna start with the character going back to the location, and then as the character gets there, she starts remembering some of the things that happened as she first appeared on the scene. She gets flashbacks to her mom. She's probably gonna have like an echo in her ears. Like, what, mom? And then all of a sudden she gets knocked out, like instantly out. And then it flashes back to the first time they were there at the location. Now, when they initially went there, it was her and her mom. When they went there, they were there to investigate the pathology of a certain individual like case because they were missing people. That's a common recurrence in the lore of Requiem. Like, people go missing all the time, and it's always due to somebody doing some sort of experiment or experimentation on different viruses or different like modifications to the body, whether it be mold, virus, plant-based. It could be anything. These are the most common occurrences of this. Now, when they got there, they analyzed. They realized that the problem was bigger than themselves, and then somebody sacrificed themselves to get out of it. Now, the main villain, I truly believe, isn't the person that got them the prior, like before, like the person that showed up in the trailer is not the person that got them. I think they got by somebody else, somebody who looks like them, somebody they trusted, and over time they had to deal with that. But the main character, Grace, doesn't know about that. I think Grace is gonna go find out that it was a close relative or somebody close to her that was actually like the cause of that downfall, the reason why her mother died. But this kind of plays back into what I was saying before. The whole thing that she's dead, I think this is going to be alive. She's going to be alive. She's probably going to sacrifice herself at the end of the game, or maybe in the second game. But for some strange reason, Hey Cannon would branch off from this. Like maybe I don't know, but I truly believe this is not the stopping point for this character. She's definitely going to have something else going on for her. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is conspiracy. This is just throwing shit out there. Like I'm just shooting just to shoot, bro. Like. Now, I do hope that it doesn't fall into the same formula because I was going to say earlier, um, it gives off Silent Hill vibes. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like even within mixed with, damn, I just said it. Silent Hill. And I'm not mad at it. It's interesting. There's something under it. Now, I'm not going to talk too much on anticipation. I'm not gonna talk too much on like, oh, is it gonna hold up to the moniker and shit like that? It's gonna hold up. It's gonna hold up. No, they didn't promise anything. They just showed us what they had in the process. So I'm not gonna sit here and hold them to a certain standard, set up by my own personal biases. No, 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 no. I'm gonna enjoy it while it comes. I can't wait for the game to go ahead and drop. I would love to see you all's reactions to whatever's going on here. Actually, I would love to hear from you all in the comments if you'd like. Talk about what you've seen from the trailer so far, anything you've heard. Yeah, that's my little personal experience with it. Yeah. All right, I'm leave you. Love you.